مين؟
قتل الإنسان ما أكفره من أي شيء خلقه من نطفة خلقه فقدره ثم السبيل يسره ثم أماته فأقبره ثم إذا شاء أنشره كلا لما يقض ما أمره فلينظر الإنسان إلى طعامه إنا سبقنا الماء سبا ثم شققنا الأرض شقا فأنبتنا فيها حبا وعنبا وقضبا وزيتونا ونخلا وحدائق غلبا وفاكهة وأبا متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم فإذا جاءت الصاخة يوم يفر المرء من أخيه وأمه وأبيه وصاحبته وبنيه لكل امرئ منهم يومئذ شأن يغنيه وجوه يومئذ مسفرة ضاحكة مستبشرة ووجوه يومئذ عليها غبرة ترهقها قترة أولئك هم الكفرة الفجرة.
Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you very much for calling. We're going to take this next call now. Assalamu alaikum. You're live on GuideUS TV. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Dahir and I'm calling from San Diego, California.
MashaAllah ta'ala. Are you going to recite Quran for us tonight?
Yes, I'm going to say off.
Okay. A'udhu billah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قاف قاف والقرآن المجيد بل عجبوا أن جاءهم منذر منهم فقال الكافرون هذا شيء عجيب أإذا متنا وكنا ترابا ذلك شيء بعيد قد علمنا ما تنبغ الأرض منهم وعندنا الكتاب الحكيم بل كذبوا بالحق لما جاءهم فهم في أمر مريج أفلم ينظر إلى السماء فوقهم كيف بنيناها وزيناها وما لها من فروج والأرض مددناها وألقينا فيها رواسي وأنبتنا فيها من كل زوج بهيج تبصرة وذكرى لكل عبد منيب ونزلنا من السماء ماء مباركا فأنبتنا به جنة وحب الحصير والنخل باسقات لها طلع نضيد رزقا للعباد وأحيينا به بلدة ميتا كذلك الخروج كذبت قبلهم قوم نوح وأصحاب الرس وثمود وعاد وفرعون وإخوان وأصحاب الأيكة وقوم تبع كل كذب بالحق وعيد أفعينا بالخلق الأول بل من خلق جديد
Jazakumullah khairan.
خلقنا الإنسان ونعلم ما توسوس
Assalamu alaikum. Okay, Jazakumullah khairan. Excuse me, I have to interrupt because we have many callers coming in. Okay? So we're going to have to ask you to recite shorter surahs or only a few ayahs or maybe a page from the surah as opposed to the entire surah. Okay?
Jazakallah khairan. Very good. MashaAllah. MashaAllah.
Assalamu alaikum. Well, alhamdulillah, Sheikh, we're approaching the last 10 minutes of the program tonight.
10 days and the 10 nights.
Alhamdulillah, 10 minutes, inshallah.
Subhanallah. One thing that comes here about Laylatul Qadr is that we have to keep in mind the most important thing, you understand, especially in dua, that when Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, wife of the Prophet ﷺ, asked the Prophet ﷺ, if it happens that I see or I feel it, you understand, that Laylatul Qadr, what I should ask. And the Prophet ﷺ directed her to a special dua. You want to take the caller?
Inshallah ta'ala, Sheikh. We'll take that call. Assalamu alaikum. You're live on GuideUS TV. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Salah, and I'm calling from Minnesota.
Barakallahu feek. Did you want to recite tonight?
Yes.
Okay, what are you going to recite?
I'm going to recite Surah Yasin.
Okay, only maybe a half a page or so because we don't have much time left and there's still callers calling in, okay?
All right.
Inshallah. A'udhu billah.
ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق قول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى أذقانهم فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر تبع الذكرى وبشر الرحمن بالغيب وبشرهم بمغفرة ورزق كريم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakumullah khair. Thank you very much, Ya Akhi, for calling. Barakallahu feek. Assalamu alaikum. You're live on GuideUS TV. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Aisha Bubakar.
Aisha, mashallah. Are you going to recite tonight?
Yes.
What are you going to recite? Okay, just recite a small portion of Surah An-Naba, okay? Don't recite the entire surah tonight because we don't have much time left and there's still callers calling in, okay?
Alright.
Okay, so A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
والجبال أوتادا وهلكناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبنينا فوقكم سبعا شدادا وجعلنا سراجا وهاجا وأنزلنا من المعصرات ماء ثجاجا لنخرج به حبا ونباتا وجنات ألفافا إن يوم الفصل كان ميقاتا يوم ينفخ في الصور فتأتون أفواجا وفتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا وسر الجبال فكانت ترابا إن جهنم كانت مرصادا للطاغين مآبا لابسين فيها أحقابا لا يذوقون فيها برزا ولا شرابا إلا حميما وساقا جزاء وفاقا إنهم كانوا لا يرجون حسابا.
Jazakumullah khair. Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much for calling. We have to cut our calls short because the time is running out and we're getting many calls. So please excuse us. You did a wonderful job. We have another caller on the line. Assalamu alaikum. You're live on GuideUS TV. Tell us your name.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Alham Osman and I'm calling from Woodbury, Minnesota.
MashaAllah ta'ala. You going to recite tonight?
No, I have a question.
Okay. What is your question?
So, ruh means soul, right?
The ruh means, is that your question? Does ruh mean soul?
No. So, ruh means soul, then why is Jibreel called a ruh?
Okay, good question. And I'm sure the Sheikh will address that inshallah. Jazakumullah khair.
Why Jibreel called a ruh? I have to investigate this. Allahu a'lam.
Barakallahu feek, ya Sheikh. And that is a sign of knowledge. To admit when one does not know, you say, I don't know. In fact, one of our greatest scholars, Imam Malik ibn Anas, rahmatullahi alayhi, when he was asked many, many questions by the scholars, I think about 75% of them, he answered, I don't know. So it's best to say, I don't know, Allahu A'lam, that Allah knows best. Walhamdulillah. Thank you very much for your question. That's a very good question to encourage us. Well,
yes, it's smart, mashallah. Very nice question, and give me a chance that I can go and increase my knowledge and learn more, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan. I appreciate this. We were talking about the dua that should be said in Laylatul Qadr. The Prophet ﷺ taught Aisha to say, Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni. Oh Allah, you are most forgiving and you love pardon, and pardon me. Okay? So inshallah that we need to keep this dua in our tongue, especially at night, especially in the last 10 nights, that maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will pardon us. And this is the most important thing that we need, that Allah will set our neck free from hellfire. And we ask Allah to give us this prize, inshallah, that if Allah set you free from hellfire. Allahumma innaka afuwun. And this for you to believe in the afu of Allah, the pardon of Allah, the forgiveness of Allah, that Allah will pardon you. And you describing Him and qualify Him being afu, and that He loves this also. And also we need to learn how to forgive each other. Because if you want to be forgiven, you need to learn and understand how to forgive each other, especially your brothers, your sisters, your families, the closer one to you, your neighbors. We have to learn how to be forgiving and try to let it go, not to understand. The Prophet ﷺ said that it's not lawful for a Muslim to boycott his Muslim brother more than 3 days. So we human beings, we get angry, we get mad, and we maybe boycott one another, but you could not go beyond this. Otherwise, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will delay the forgiveness. Allah will delay the forgiveness for you. So you need to learn how to soften your heart and to be forgiven, especially that Eid is coming now. And we have to go with a smile in our face and greet our families, the members of our families, and to welcome them, and they act as if it's nothing happened, and they try to forgive. So learn about forgiveness, inshallah. We have a caller.
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. You're live on GuideUS TV. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please. They just hung up. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
It's the Qadar. They don't have the... But I think we're approaching the...
Yeah, it's 8:28 and we have 2 minutes left.
The last 10 seconds.
If you want to call in, we're going to take the last, maybe 1 or 2 calls more, and that'll be it. The number is 1-800-651-4814 to ask your question of Sheikh Muhammad Said Adli, or if you'd like to recite tonight on GuideUS TV. Don't forget to upload your video to recite and participate in the competition to win the $1,000 prize, inshallah ta'ala. Well, alhamdulillah, here's that call, Sheikh.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, you're live on GuideUS TV. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yes, my name is Mukhtar.
Mukhtar, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Are you going to recite tonight, or you have a question for the Sheikh?
I have a question.
Okay. What is your question?
Wa alaikum salam.
What is your question?
My question is there a sign that we know it's Laylatul Qadr, because we don't see the angels, but they have to be some sign, like the sky will be clear, or can you put the light on that a little bit?
Okay, thank you very much for your question.
Yes, there is science, I understand, but it not have to be. And you may see it, you may don't see it, but basically you should be concerned about, you understand, spending most of the time between Maghrib and Isha in recitation of the Quran, making salah, but usually you understand to see it a calm, peaceful night, as if it's the moon is there, and you know in the light, the full moon, as if it's full moon there, you will see the light and you will hear this spirit. And same thing about the shining of the sun in the next day in the morning, okay, that is bright. So all these things, understand, is indication. Some of it says that sometimes it can be like in Jum'ah night. Some of them they say about raining, okay, but all these things can happen or not happen. So we shouldn't have to be waiting for the signs more than what the Prophet told us, that the last odd numbers in the 10 days. But I want to get your attention to something, because some people always talking about the Taraweeh and the Qiyam and all these things. There is no Taraweeh prayer and Qiyam Layl prayer and Tahajjud prayer. There is only one thing the Prophet ﷺ used to do, and you can do it anytime between Isha and Fajr, and this is called Tahajjud or Qiyamul Layl. And the Prophet ﷺ used to pray 11 rak'at. In another narration, 13 rak'at. So this was the Prophet ﷺ used to do, and inshallah that we try to take our time while we pray. If we are leading the salah or if we're praying in our own, that we need to take our time, not to be up and down fasting, like mechanical movement. We need to start to test the Quran and feel the khushu' in our salah. This thing is very important in our ibadah, inshallah. Like if you presenting somebody with gift, you don't give him any kind of thing. So you have to be concerned about how you present your recitation and your Quran and your salah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are presenting something, hoping that Allah will accept it from you. So do not give Allah anything. Fast prayer, breaking words in Quran because you try to go fast to finish. Try to have more respect to your relationship between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how you presenting something to Allah. And I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this Ramadan a means of forgiveness for all of us, and means of victory for us over our nafs and the shaitan, and over all things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala displeased with it. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Lastly, I would like to thank all the brothers and those who behind the scene here to make Guide TV working, and for those who've been donating to keep this Guide TV going. And alhamdulillah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all to promote the da'wah to the best of our ability. I will ask you finally before I close, please visit adlionline.com. I have a books that was for sale, but the books now for distribution. So now if you need these books to be distributed in your community, please send me email Islamic Center of Colombia at yahoo.com and send me the mosque address. And we're going to send you these books for free. All what we're asking, only the postage, inshallah. We have Salah, Wudu and Salah. We have the last juz, tafsir and comments. We have the 40 hadith. We have a lot of books. We're going to send it free because your brothers and sisters, different places had made contribution, and I'm ready to send it to you, inshallah. Thank you. Jazakumullah khairan.
Jazakumullah khairan, Sheikh. Alhamdulillah. Well, we've enjoyed being with you tonight, and we look forward to joining you again in the next maybe couple of days. If perhaps we might come on again before the week is out.
My pleasure.
Inshallah ta'ala. Thank you for our callers who didn't get to reach us. Don't give up. Be patient and call back on the next live call-in show. Until then, this is your host, Mutahhir Sabri, with our Imam, Muhammad Said Adli. You've been with us live from the Islamic Center of Colombia. We say, Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdik, wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, wa nastaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. And remember, get guided with GuideUS TV. Assalamu alaikum.